Well, he is riding the favourite, Lady Shenandoah. It's currently $2.30. Barrackeel, $4.50. Magic Time Skybird next in betting. I'm assuming you're against Lady Shenandoah.
Oh, she's just drawn perfectly. And no, she can definitely win. She's a rightful favourite.
Yeah.
She's going to be very hard to beat. But I've got the Queensland Maroon on because I think like Rothfire had absolutely no luck in that Moya Stakes, and he was just like Barrackeel just knocked him down pretty much and put him back in a pocket, and he went to the line hard held with Skybird, who Skybird was favourite in that Moya and like probably should have won it. So I think you'd be very forgiving of Rothfire. Drawn out, I think that's a positive for him because he'll go forward, and Nashville Wheeler, such a good booking for him. He's ridden him before. He's aggressive early. He'll find a nice forward position, and I think around Moonee Valley, especially if it plays up on speed, he could give a bit of cheek. And Payline was the sectional star in that Moya Stakes, first up over 1,000. He didn't really handle the Valley first time there, but he was sort of still on his Brisbane leg for a little bit of it, I think. And then once he changed legs and balanced up, he really roared home. So I think if the Moya was 1,200, if you whack an extra 200 metres past that winning poster, he just about wins. So similar field here. I think he's like 30-1. Payline again, like he's one of the outsiders. Last I looked,
$46.
$46. That's a silly price, I think. Yeah. So I think he can figure in the finish. Hard to drop off Skybird after being on a first up, and obviously, Lady Shenandoah, hard to beat. But just first time going the Melbourne way, it scares me off her a touch at the price, but she was super first up, and she is super. So I know BJ likes her.
I think only bad luck beats her. I think the draws are positive. She can go back. She can find a back to follow. James will find the right back. She'll slingshot off that corner, and she should be too good for them. First up, the concern was that low draw, and it actually cost her the race. To get as close as she got to Headwall was extraordinary. She was only clear with 125 metres to go. 1,000 to 1,200 metres, she's going to have clear air. She put up a big figure at her last start when winning that Coolmore Classic, and then she's all but replicated it with no luck first up over an unsuitable trip. So she's back in great order. She's in the Everest.
The form out of that race has also been quite good. Generosity obviously had no luck in that Concord, and she ran third to Jolie Star in a high rating shorts, and also Tiger Shark has come out and won since back to Melbourne in a lesser race than a Manikato. So
yeah, Tiger Shark was a good run.
She was.
Should have backed it. But I didn't do the form.
She was on top on our pub picks for members.
Good
That was
stuff, Lloydie.
well found by our Victorian form analyst.
But yes, I think Lady Shenandoah will kick the weekend off on a positive note. $2.30, $2.40 is a great price. I think she starts odds on.
There'll be a lot of Treasure of the Moment, Melbourne Storm, Lady Shenandoah multis on Friday
Good
night.
multi. Take it.
So since it's been the Golden Rose, 2003, 48 fillies have ran in it, and only one winner. Tempted is the sole filly here. She's clear favourite. Let me just double check. $2.90. And Woden, second line of betting, Waller, McDonald, Coolmore by Super Stallion Wotan Bassett, who sadly passed away last night.
Yeah, I think last night.
2 days ago, I think.
2 days, was it?
days ago,
right.
It was out yesterday.
Yeah,
So there's
right.
2 Wootton Bassets in it.
Is there?
State visit is as
Oh,
well.
yeah. Also Coolmore.
Could there be a bit of divine intervention? Both J-Mac and Waller have won this race 3 times, but never together.
Yeah, interesting that. J-Max for, I think 2 for John O'Shea and 1 for J-Cum last year.
$5, Woden.
Yeah, Woden's not one of mine. I've got big question marks on his ability. He's nice enough horse, but what's he done? Come on. I'll let BJ sort of talk mostly about who I think is probably the horse to beat and will win it. But I think Skyhook is the best winning chance at the Colts because he was really good in that run to the Rose behind Tempted. Didn't have the best of luck. And I remember he won the Pango 7 days before the Golden Slipper and he bolted in that day. And then they backed him up a week later. He started like $7 in the Golden Slipper. And I remember it was either Gerald or Sterling talking maybe pre-race, before the Slipper or just after he won the race the week before and saying like, we always sort of thought he's not a 2-year-old, he's a 3-year-old and he'll be better. And that might have been even them talking about whether they pushed on to the size at the time, and they were saying, no, we think he's a better 3-year-old. So I've always sort of had Skyhook in my back pocket for this race, just with that in my mind. And I think from the draw, he's going to get a lovely run. So I think he's the horse to beat, but I think Tempted, the way she won first up, wowie.
Yeah.
And backed as if unbeatable. Like you'd expect she only improves second up. I guess 1400's the knock, but she was strong late, so I don't see any reasons to say she can't win.
How do they beat the filly?
Yeah.
How do they beat the filly?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
And
I only see bad luck beating the filly. Yeah. She gave them all most fitness first up. The market wanted to be with her. The market thought she was a good thing. She'd only had one public trial into that. There was a bong jump out that nobody knew about. So we can say that she was very well prepared for that first up run. Kieran Maher was very confident. The market was very confident. She landed in the right spot and she put the race away. She meets all of those outside of a horse like Nepotism better at the weight. So I don't think a horse like Woderton can turn the tables on her given the fact that he'd had a run under his belt and she meets him 2.5 kilos better for beating him home. She's going to strip fitter for that. 1,400 metres, no problem. The concern is the draw, but that's the only reason we're getting 2-1 about her. They're going to press forward on her. This is grand final day. This is an Everest showcase for her. So they press forward on her. Autumn Boy is the main danger, and they're going to go back on him. I'm confident they go back on him, and grand final day for him is a Caulfield Guinea. So I don't see anything that finished behind her in that run to the Rose turning the tables on her, and I don't think this is Autumn Boy's grand final. So I think she wins.
imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.